Wait, is there... Hello everyone, and today I am live right now, and today we are going to be playing the Slugman from a very famous artist called Jamin. I apologize if I said that wrong, but Jamin Aki Arts. I recommend that you subscribe to her if you have not. Now, let's get into the game and let's play. What is your name? Just put a fake name. In the late night, you were in your apartment. It's been 2:43 a.m. since you remembered that you had to meet your friend on the beach. Why would your friend meet you on the beach so late? Well, you'll have to figure that out. Bear. That's cute. I'm not sure. Why did he send me a message at this hour? I should get going. My friend would be mad at me if I were late. You get up from your bed and wear your black hoodie before you leave your apartment. After a few minutes later, you're now walking in the streets, and it's still after dark. The road was almost empty, only a car passing by. And the beach is just a few blocks away. You stopped in the alley. Grabbing you! Right on time. Aren't you grateful? Whoa. There he is! He finally appeared in the water. You look at him in the distance. You can't help but stare at his mantle and the antennae from his back. It was a beautiful and unique looking slug monster, but then you realize that there's been a lot of changes in this place. Since you moved in here when you were younger as you lived with your aunt. You remember how you met the Slugman. It's been a while since you first saw him. You still can't believe that you have a friend like him. To other people, he is just a tale, but for you, he is real. His name is Adrian Dizon, a sky blue slug monster who lives under the ocean. He has cyan eyes, scarlet and sky blue skin, night blue hair with naturally dyed cyan, and black markings with blue outlines on his body. He is also based on the sea slug named Chromatus wilnali. I think I said that right. As you can tell by the mantle on his back, which is the same as he looks. He has fur on his torso, arms, and legs. He even has a dog tail and dog ears, making him look different from other sea monsters. He calls himself a sea dog, which is basically a hybrid between a slug monster and a dog, making him look unique but still somewhat questionable. You did research about sea slugs on the internet. Those tiny creatures sure did catch your interest. You met him under the ocean where you could explore around and take a picture of the sea creatures as a scuba diver. But when you found Adrian hiding between the corals in the distance, he didn't lunge at you or anything. He was simply watching you with curiosity. Surprisingly, He's a friendly slug monster when he's being hesitant and tried to talk to you. After you talked to him, you two got along easily. You were happy because you've been thinking about making friends with a sea monster before you met him. It's been almost a year. You were still curious about his story, but you respected him and gave him time because he wasn't comfortable to share it yet. Yo, W gang. Now there he was, looking up to the sky, still in the water. It looks like he was waiting for you. You stopped staring at him. You approached him at the shore, carefully not to go closer to the water. You didn't want your shoes to get wet. You put your hands between your mouth as you call him loudly. Adrian! It was a distance until his antennae twitched as he heard the familiar voice. Yo, W game. He slowly turned around in the water. He beamed excitedly. Alyssa! He shouted back at you and started swimming towards you. You smiled. You look around to your surroundings to see if there's a person around. You sigh in relief, but then you turn around. His face is very close to yours. He grins widely, showing his cyan teeth. It was scary to see him smiling like that. Finally, you came here at the right time. You were sweating and blushing. You smiled at him back awkwardly. My mouth is having a tongue twister. Look at his face and his body. Why does Adrian look like a superhero? Maybe that's how he looks like. You can't complain about it, especially he's muscular. Every time he showed up, you kept staring at his abs and the furs. It's hard to ignore. You snapped back to reality and shook your head. Just because I don't want you to wait for me that long, and now that I'm here early before you show up. But why did you invite me here this night? It's very late and I'm still sleepy. Adrian rubbed the back of his neck. He snickered. I know, I'm sorry that I invited you this late. But don't worry about it. I just really wanted you to keep me company and watch some mysterious thing come from the sky today. A mysterious thing? You were intrigued about what he was saying. And he better not be joking, otherwise it'll be a waste of time. And we won't take so long staying in the secret cave. We can just relax, then I'll let you go back to your place. He leaned closer to you with wide puppy eyes. Please. You can't help the feeling that it was hard to ignore this silly guy. You sighed and nodded your head in agreement. Fine, geez, maybe we'll stay in the cave for 15 minutes. Sound good? Because later, I'm going to my friend's house. Gotcha, Pre. Let's not stand here for so long. Follow me. We will be there for a few minutes. Okie dokie. Both of you started to run toward the secret cave. Moments later, you arrived at the cave. After entering, you were still gasping for air because of the stamina you had just wasted while running. This doesn't sound like a few minutes as he promised, more like a dang 23 minutes heading to your destiny through the secret cave. Hey, are you okay? You look like you are running out of air. He looked so worried, then he suddenly carried you in a bridal style. Ooh. It caught you off guard from the sudden intimacy. You can't help but look away from his gaze and start blushing. You turned to look up at him before speaking tiredly, while he continued to walk inside of the cave. Yeah, of course, just a little tired from that run. Especially you're one step feeling like 3 steps up for me. You two laughed together and now your breath had returned to normal. He put you down on the ground and he sat down next to you in the middle of the cave. I'll never get tired of going here. This place is so magnificent. These walls are adorned with diamonds and jade. The architectural design is so magical. Yes, it is magical indeed. I often visit here every midnight because I don't want to abandon it, you know? You nod your head as you listen to him. You were tapping your finger on your chin, curious about this cave. So you decided to tell him more about it. I sometimes forget that I'm friends with a magical creature like yourself, Adrian. Can you please tell me again the story about this secret cave? I just love hearing it over and over again. I'm so lucky to be here witnessing this beauty with you. Adrian laughed softly. He crossed his arms, and there was a hint of small blush on his face. Okay, so my mother made this place long before I was born. As you know, humans shouldn't see us here, so she made sure to have a safe place where she could where she could go when she was bored in the ocean. Yeah, something like that. He chuckled nervously. He looked away from your gaze and rubbed the back of his neck, something hesitant to find the right words before looking back at you. Mama and Papa also used this area as their dating place. My mama used to tell me that she designed it this way because my dad said his dream was just like this. Sweet, right? Oh, that's so sweet. I wonder if I'll have someone like that. Adrian blushed. He was surprised from your joke. He snickered. You're teasing me. I know. But then you were curious about the words that got cut off. By the way, what did you mean by try? You say. Why didn't you finish the sentence? Adrian looks away from you. He seems uncomfortable with your question. You frowned. You hated him seeing getting uncomfy, so you decide to apologize. I'm sorry, Adrian. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. Nah, just a mixed word, but it's nothing. So, anyway, how are you? It's been weeks since we last met. What happened? Tell me everything you've done since then. You look up to the night sky with a smile on your face. Well, I'm fine. The school foundation just finished. It's so fun. There were a lot of activities. And I joined the band competition. Though we didn't make it to the first place, but it's still a blast. Also, there's a basketball league too. And my friends Kevin and PB joined too. They are on opposing teams and PB's team won. I felt bad for Kevin, but I'm still happy for him. Honestly, that friend of mine is. You notice the sudden change in Adrian's face reaction. It looks like he's upset. Why did he act like that? Does it bother him? You okay? Adrian, are you listening? Did I say something wrong? Huh? You wave your hand in front of his face. Adrian flinches slightly and shakes his head with an awkward smile. Oh, yes. Sorry about that. I just remembered something, and no, you didn't say anything wrong. Just a random thought popped up, sorry. But anyways, I'm glad you had fun, and congratulations on the band. I wish I had been there. I know you did great. Did you have a video of it? I'd love to see it, please. You suddenly feel heat rising to your face. You were touched by his words when he tried to act cool when he spoke. Ugh, how can you be so cute while being that gigantic? But sadly, the video was on my friend's phone. I left my phone back then, Adrian. That's okay, Bree. Maybe next time you should record it on your own phone so that I can see it. I will remember that, Adrian. Adrian smiles softly and he nods. After a few minutes of making a random conversation, both of you and him looked up to the sky. It showed a lot of stars and a moon. Adrian is already lying down on the ground with his arms up behind his head. But then you remembered about Adrian talking about the mysterious thing he said earlier. You look at him. Adrian is still gazing at the sky with a smile on his face. Oh my gosh! You love the way when he's happy. You didn't want your friends to see their smile turned upside down. Enjoying the sky, Adie? Yeah, really. It reminds me of my parents when we were together. I feel you, Pri. And also the mysterious thing you said earlier. What is that? Ah, yes. I was waiting for it to show up today. I wasn't kidding. Every Saturday that thing will show up around 3 a.m. I see. When is it going to show up? Well, you look up to the sky. The stars started to glow as if it were happening. It's here. You beamed. You pulled out your phone in a hurry and you hit the record button to start. You point your phone out at the sky. The sky starts to glow even more until there's a colorful figure slowly fading in. It shows colorful, friendly slug monster kids who were running together in fun. Your eyes widen in surprise as if you felt like it was your first time witnessing something beautiful. This feels like a movie date, but in the sky. It was surprisingly unique and phenomenal. Whoa, I've never seen this kind of stargazing before, Adrian. It was so beautiful. I know, right? Those kids were having so much fun of their lives. It's been a while. I used to play with the other slug monsters when I was a kid. I miss the old days. Do you feel it too? Yeah, I wish I wanted to stay young forever. He nodded in agreement and he looks at you with a warm smile. Every time you go to him, it was obvious that he likes to hang out with you. Oh, dang it. Looking back at the sky, the kids were singing together in melody as they were with their elder slug monster. The big star of the elder flickers slightly. Your arms are trembling slightly, but you continue to hold your phone to record it. But then you start to think if the slug monsters were actually real, since Adrian is the only first slug monster that you have ever seen. Speaking of which, do slug monsters like you actually exist? Because Adrian, this feels like a dream every time we hang out. Yes, the slug monsters are real, but his voice turns into a serious tone. They're everywhere and looking for their victims. You paused. The fear starts to kick in. The voice makes you shiver down your spine. You stopped recording and put your phone back in your pocket to face him. What? He looked at you with a frown on his lips. You heard me. They're everywhere in the city and oceans. I have to warn you that slug monsters like me are not just all friendly. Sometimes friendly, sometimes not friendly. It depends on them. There are a lot of wild slug monsters who are lurking around in the day and night, hunting for their prey to kill and eat. But don't worry, you are lucky that I am a friendly one. I would never hurt a friend that I like or anyone else. He puts his big hand on your shoulder to assure you. Trust me, no matter what happens, I will protect and shield you from this cruel world. I don't want to see you getting hurt, you know? I am stronger than those wild freaks who dare to hurt innocent people. Will you trust me and never leave my side? I promise that I am going to protect you whenever you're in danger. Oh shit, I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But it's the only way I survive. Maybe. Who knows? You shift your weight. The stone crunches beneath you. The silence between you two has grown heavy, thick with things unsaid. Finally, you force the words out, your voice steady but quiet. I don't trust you yet. I'm sorry. Adrian doesn't flinch. He doesn't argue or defend himself. He simply frowns, his gaze dropping to a fixed point on the ground. The lack of a reaction is more unsettling than an outburst would have been. Fidgeting, you try to find a comfortable position, but the air feels charged. You can't help it. Your eyes drift back to him, seeing the stillness in his shoulders. A wave of guilt washes over you. You finally turn toward him. You turn fully towards him, your expression softening into something more fragile. I'm sorry, okay? Look, it's not that I don't like you. It's just, I'm not sure I can trust you yet, Adrian. He remains silent, but the atmosphere shifts. His expression doesn't harden, it breaks. He looks away, his posture wilting as if the words physically bruised him. With a slow, heavy sigh, he slumps his shoulders and pushes himself up off the ground. Are you okay at me? Are you okay? Are you mad at me? I'm just being honest. It's okay. I respect that. His voice is low, drained of its usual warmth, but devoid of anger. He doesn't look back, as if he brushes off the dirt off his pants. Thanks for the company. It's time to go home. The world fades to a cold, hollow black. I'm so sorry, Adrian. Why did I say it like that? Please, please don't be mad at me. A few hours later, you woke up as the light in your window shone brightly in your face. You sat up and stretched your arms. You remember the moment about with you and Adrian at the secret cave. His warnings haunt you. Okay, we're gonna have to save this part. Don't mind that. I played this game before. But that is all, and I have to get going, so I hope you enjoyed this live.